The other day I was on a phone call with a buddy of mine that runs a PR agency, and we're working on getting some projects lined up that he and I are going to be tackling. And I was sharing with him what our entire philosophy, what our entire approach is to helping men overcome pornography addiction and build the life they were meant to live. And it's coming from the place that I don't believe that the opposite of addiction is sobriety. I believe the opposite of any addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, sex, pornography, the opposite of those addictions is the community and connection that you create in the path of recovery or in the journey of recovery. And my friend didn't get it. He said, how is it not sobriety? And I had a hard time articulating it until the next day I got an email from one of the men inside of our group coaching programs. Now, this young man is a truck driver. He travels the country basically 365 days out of the year, spends limited time at home. And for him, pornography became a crutch. It became a place that he ran to in isolation. It became a place that he ran to when he was alone late at night. So for him, getting into the community, getting into the group coaching program was so fundamentally necessary because the breakthroughs he's had in his life, in his mindset, in the way that he looks at himself, in the way that he looks at and views women has been truly transformative. This man lives on the East Coast, but through the connections that he's built inside of our group coaching program, he was able to connect with two other men that live out west. And this past weekend, they got together out in the desert, shot guns, connected, broke bread together, and had some deep, meaningful conversations. So much to the point that when they came back up on the next group coaching call and I asked them about how the weekend went, they said what an incredible experience it was to spend time with real men, to spend time in real connection, in real brotherhood, in real community, not having surface level conversations about who won the game on the weekend, not having conversations about who so-and-so has hooked up with or what girl they're chasing after. These were deep, meaningful conversations about life, about beliefs, about philosophies, about who they can be, the visions for their life. So when we talk about the opposite of an addiction is not sobriety, it's the community and connection that you build while on your path of recovery. That's what I mean. I mean that 3 months ago, these men had no idea who they were. 3 months ago, they were each running their own path in isolation, struggling with an addiction, struggling with shame that was wrapped up because of that addiction. But now they've been able to connect with not only these other men, but the entire group that they're working through in this path of recovery. Now, for you, you may be out there watching this right now, and you may have been struggling with this. Maybe it's been a year, maybe it's been 5 years. You've been trying to overcome and break free from this addiction. But my question is, who do you have in your corner? Who is supporting you? Who is speaking into you? Who is breathing life into you on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis? Who can you run to when you're feeling alone? Who can you run to when you're feeling tempted? Who can you run to when you just need to have a conversation with somebody, whether it's through the phone, through Zoom, or like these men did, actually arranging time to get together, fellowship, and brotherhood. We talk about the 3 pillars that I believe are necessary for a successful recovery. Number 1, you need the roadmap, right? You need a plan to take you from where you are to where it is you want to be. The second thing is you need some accountability. You need somebody that has already transcended this in their own life. You need somebody that understands what it is you're going to go through and can ask you the difficult questions and can set you up for success in your own journey. Those are important, and I can give those to you. Okay, but the third piece, that community and that support of like-minded brothers, of like-minded men that understand what you're going through, but more importantly, understand where it is you want to be because that's where they want to get to in their life as well. So if you're interested in pursuing something like this, what we do is every single month, we open up one cohort, one group where we take on about 8 to 10 men. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter your past failures. It doesn't matter your belief systems. It doesn't matter whatever you've tried and failed with in the past. This is a group of men that understand who you are because they are the same person. But more importantly, this is a group of men that want to lock arms with you to overcome this thing, to break free from this addiction, reboot and rewire their brain. By the end of the day, go on and build amazing, meaningful, and purpose-driven lives. So you're interested in doing something like this, down there in the first pinned comment below, what I've done is I put a link to our application page. Fill the information out, and if your application is accepted, you can book a call with myself, and we can talk about strategizing a game plan for you. We can talk about what a successful group recovery program and system and structure would look like for you and your life. Now, this is not a free program. This is a paid coaching program. So we are looking for men that are seriously committed to doing what it takes, not only in their lives, but to providing support, accountability, and brotherhood to the other men within the group. Those are the type of men that we're after here. And those are the type of men that in the last 2.5+ years, we've been able to help over 3,500 of them break free from this addiction, quit porn, reboot and rewire their brain. But at the end of the day, man, go on and create a meaningful, purpose-driven life. So if that's you, click that first link down in the pinned comment below. Fill the application out, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.